line and fighting for position.
Or then some contact.
Unbelievable job up top. Now let's go get him.
Hello and welcome to Hampton, Virginia. We are here for the Visit Hampton, Virginia 175. I'm Rick Allen alongside Phil Parsons. The day has been a conventional southeastern day. It was very warm. We had a thunderstorm pass through, and now we're ready to race. A great father-son bond between Rick and Brandon Godovic. They will race tonight here at Langley Speedway. This just under 4/10 of a mile racetrack. We've got 26 cars that will take the green flag when we come back. In line, green flag is out. We're underway at Langley. Already we're seeing guys take the left side tires down below that yellow line.
Now he's going to pull up to the inside of his teammate Alex Bowman to try to get that third spot, and he has it.
Easily grabs the spot. Problems for Brett Moffitt. It looks as though he's got a tire down. The left front tire is down for Brett Moffitt.
What a horrible break for Brett Moffitt. That's going to cost him at least a couple laps as he brings the car down to pit road to Mike Gricci and his guys.
We stay green, so Moffitt on the inside of the track will get the left front tire changed, and we continue to race. So Chase Elliott just behind him in the number 9 trying to get that position away from him.
There's Brett Moffitt back on the racetrack. He is 2 laps down.
Brett Moffitt will have a steep hill to climb today. Coleman Presley still holding on to the top spot. Problems. Brandon Godovic goes around in the 46. That will bring out our first caution at Hampton, Virginia. We'll be right back. Getting ready for the restart of the Visit Hampton, Virginia 175 here on Speed, your motorsports authority. Green flag back in the air. Coleman Presley on the inside. Sergio Pena on the outside.
Sergio hangs in there tough. Has a right rear quarter panel of Coleman Presley to his inside. Now Coleman has it.
We'll let you know also Brett Moffitt got 1 lap back. He was 2 laps down because of that cut tire early in this race, so he got 1 lap down, and now he is still just 1 lap back.
How about that? A Virginia young man is in the lead in another race in Virginia. He's already won this year once in Virginia.
Yeah, won at South Boston earlier this year. Could he make it? 2 wins in his home state.
Sergio, one of 4 drivers in the field from Virginia.
Sergio from Winchester, Virginia. Stay with us. More Visit Hampton, Virginia 175 here on Speed. To Langley Speedway. Out in front of the field, it's Sergio Pena. He was able to get by Coleman Presley, and now he's pulling away. Again, this is a 175 lap race on a short track, so not a lot of time to make up positions. And really, somebody that we haven't talked a lot about since the beginning of this race was Brett Moffitt, and he has done a great job of working his way through the field.
He's still 1 lap down. He got the lucky dog for the first caution after having that flat tire and losing 2 laps. Still 1 lap down, but a fast race car.
Alex Bowman chasing him on the inside.
See the lap cars moving over and giving the lead lap cars room on the bottom, who spin right in front of our second place car.
Tanner Berryhill in the 97 goes around, brings out caution number 2.
Anxious moment that time for our second place car, Matt DiBenedetto.
Early on in this race, it was all Coleman Presley. Now Sergio Pena back. Sergio Pena on the inside, Matt DiBenedetto on the outside as we're getting ready to restart the Visit Hampton, Virginia 175 here on Speed.
Awfully easy to spin the tires on this start here. See if Sergio gets a good jump.
Green flag in the air. Sergio with a great restart.
Looks like Matt may have spun the tires a little bit. That allowed Alex Bowman to get up beside him. Actually, Alex has him cleared for a moment. Matt fights back on the outside, but Alex has it.
McDonald running well this season. Last 3 races, a 3rd, a 13th, and a 6th place finish at Gresham.
Eddie, the active all-time leader here for the series with 6 wins. Brett Moffitt also has 6 wins.
Cody Hodgson still trying to get by as we see Kennedy just behind Cody.
There's Brett Moffitt right behind the 98 of Chad Vogt. Brett still being shown 1 lap down.
175 laps scheduled for this one. In front of the field, it's Max Gresham. DiBenedetto running second. Bowman, Pena, and Elliott your top 5. Welcome back. Sergio Pena able to get back by Alex Bowman. Moves up into the 3rd spot. Great racing around the racetrack.
Boy, Sergio Pena's car really comes off the corner straight, and I think that's why he's been able to chase down these leaders as he goes around the trouble, a little contact.
Joey Gase goes around in the 66.
Right in between our leaders.
1 and 2. We're going by Joey Gase contact, and Gase goes around. Pena out in front of the field holding on to that top spot. Green flag about to come out as we're closing in on 50 laps of racing to go from Langley Speedway. Sergio Pena, Max Gresham 1 and 2. Gresham spins the tires. That allows DiBenedetto to move to the inside in the battle for second.
Good side-by-side racing. That's Chad Boat, the 98, Michael Cherry in the 8. There's Eddie McDonald in the 71, Andrew Smith, and there's Brett Moffitt. Brett Moffitt is in position, if the caution flag were to come out, to get the lucky dog, and that would put him back on the lead lap. Strong race car, Rick.
Yeah, that would be amazing if he's able to do that after a strong start. Actually started this race in the 8th position, but a cut tire put him 2 laps down early on. But he has been very strong running through the field and not getting lapped by our leaders.
Right now, he's just hoping. You can see he's running in the 17th spot. 1 lap down. There's a caution flag. That's what he needed right there.
Caution comes out. Julian Albarracin is around. The 64 of Rick Godovic is around. And so what we were talking about, Brett Moffitt needing a caution, it happens on cue.
And there he goes right there. There's the lucky dog that will put him back on the lead lap. Now, obviously, he will not have very good track position. He really needs another caution to get the good track position where he can pull up right behind the guys on the lead lap.
So Brett Moffitt will make his way around, gets back on the lead lap, and I believe could be a contender for this one. He's had a strong race car.
Yeah, we have 44 laps to go here, so that's certainly not out of the question.
Field all back in line. Sergio Pena on the inside. On the outside, Max Gresham. Green flag back in the air. A great restart for DiBenedetto on the inside, and he's going to take second away from Gresham. They continue to battle for that second spot, and around goes the 97 of Tanner Berryhill once again. So that is another good opportunity for Brett Moffitt.
That's exactly what Brett Moffitt needs. He'll be able to line up with all the lead lap cars now.
Langley Speedway here in Hampton, Virginia. Beautiful evening for racing. Brett Moffitt back on the lead lap and currently in the 11th spot. Looking very strong, Phil.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago we showed him in the 17th spot, 1 lap down, but he has a shot at getting back certainly up into the top 10, if not even more.
Sergio Pena, Max Gresham, Matt DiBenedetto, your top 3. Chase Elliott on the outside of row number 2. Green flag back in the air.
Ooh, a little bit of contact. Sergio wiggled the tail a little bit, ran into the 18 of Max Gresham.
That forward bite has gone away. Look at this. Brett Moffitt on the inside of 3 wide. He's got Darrell Wallace Jr. on his outside now as Corey LaJoie drops back.
That puts him all the way up to the 7th spot. If he's able to get by the 6 of Darrell Wallace Jr.
Brett Moffitt, man on a mission, trying to make his way back from being 2 laps down at the start of this race.
What a great comeback. If he could somehow get into the top 5, it would be an amazing comeback for him.
Successful day as he now sets his sights on the 14 of Coleman Presley. Coleman Presley trying to get by that 16 of Alex Bowman.
How about Brett Moffitt? Now he's taken over the 6th spot from Coleman Presley.
Did it on the outside too, Phil.
Strong move there. That boy has been on a mission now. What a great season. He's the only driver we have that has won more than once. He's won twice in the 6 races.
Went to victory lane early. First race of the season, Greenville Pickens, and then Iowa got his 2nd victory, and now has moved up into the top 6.
And opens up 3 or 4 car lengths on the 14 car of Coleman Presley. Alex Bowman now holds down that 5th spot. He's next for Brett Moffitt.
To get into the top 5, can Brett Moffitt make the pass on the 16 of Alex Bowman? To the inside of Bowman he goes.
Well, he just turned underneath him. A little bit of contact, slight contact that time up off the corner. I think Brett has the position.
This time, he's able to get by. Alex Bowman takes the top 5.
A little bit of damage to the left front fender of the 15 car of DiBenedetto that allows Brett Moffitt now to pull up beside him.
Brett Moffitt battling to get into the top 4 now as Chase Elliott's in front of him.
A lot of smoke from DiBenedetto's car from that tire rub.
Gresham holding on to 2nd. 3rd, Chase Elliott. Now the battle on the inside. Here comes Moffitt for the 3rd spot. He'll take it away.
He's got it. What a great comeback. You see the damage to DiBenedetto's left front fender.
DiBenedetto, after running in the 2nd spot, a little bit of contact. He and Max Gresham, Chase Elliott. DiBenedetto's dropping back. Elliott, Moffitt chasing after Max Gresham now. Battle for 2nd. Here comes Moffitt looking to the inside of Max Gresham.
What an incredible car that 00 is. We haven't seen him that much because he went down 2 laps on lap number 3, but And does he have a strong car?
Battle for second continues. Moffitt is going to take the position away from Gresham. Can Moffitt come back and catch Sergio Pena and win this race?
He's able to clear the 18. They were teammates last year at Joe Gibbs Racing. Brett moved over to MWR. Mike Gricci and the boys, what a great season they've had.
Looking to make it 3 championships in a row for the 00, 2 with Ryan Truex. Now, Brett Moffitt wants a championship of his own. And what a performance he has put on here at Langley Speedway. After being 2 laps down to start this race with a cut tire, he's battled back to second now and is reeling in Sergio Pena.
You don't think he's trying hard. He was completely sideways up off of turn 4 that last time.
Moffitt making his way up, trying to reel in the 4 of Pena, but the laps continue to wind down. Will there be enough time? 5 laps of racing to go.
Brett Moffitt moving by Julian Aberration in the 12 car.
Julian, a lap down car. So Moffitt trying to get no gap between he and race leader Sergio Pena. 4 laps of racing to go.
You see Sergio, he's about 8 car lengths ahead of Brett Moffitt. Don't know if there's going to be enough time. Lap cars could come into play. I'm not sure Brett's going to have enough time, though.
Brett Moffitt this time by 2 laps of racing. Coming out of turn number 4. White flag goes in the air. 1 lap to go for Sergio Pena.
I think he's got it. If he can negotiate this last half a lap. Brett Moffitt's a little bit too far back.
Expectations have been high for Sergio Pena for 2 years, and he will go to victory lane at Langley. Congratulations, Sergio Pena. Sergio Pena may have gotten lucky that this race was only 175 laps. Brett Moffitt, very impressive. Take a look at our unofficial results. Brett Moffitt, really the fastest car on the racetrack, coming from 2 laps down to finish second.
Yeah, an incredible run for Brett Moffitt. Max Gresham, Matt DiBenedetto, and Chase Elliott round out the top 5.
Let's go back to Derek Pernesiglio. He's with second place Brett Moffitt.
Brett Moffitt comes from 2 laps down, had to rally back from a flat tire, but how much were you up on the wheel tonight?
Harder than I've ever been. You know, the guys did an amazing job setting up the car, and you know, I'll take blame for this one. I got a little bit too close to the 2 car and cut a left front tire, and we ended up going 2 laps down, and we got stuck there for a long portion of the race. So you know, with about 40 laps to go, we finally got back into position where we could make up some points on the track, and you know, we made the most of it. You know, the car was amazing, and I just drove to the front. Didn't make any friends on the way, but we ended up second, so it was a good day.
Only 12 races in the season. We've completed 7, and Gresham out in front of DiBenedetto by 17 points.